Hi, guys. Thanks for showing up on the Geek Show. And we're a little off kilter today because normally I share an account with James. Well, James shares it with me, really. But with all my cell phone difficulties, somehow I managed to delete my link on my computer for it. So I haven't been able to set streams and stuff. So this is the football stream because I made James was asleep the day that the football drafts were going on, so I had to wing it and make one super fast, and that's what I did again today.
And I still don't even have the chat up here, so I'm still doing that. Hi, everybody. It's good to see you.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up.
There we go. And now we are right. Autocorrect is Satan and needs to die, Geek Boy says.
Oh my gosh, I did an update on my crappy phone that I need to get rid of last night, and it made it so I can't do voice to chat anymore.
That's weird.
I know. So, when I text, I have to type everything out, and I don't like doing that. But
we have Geek Boy and Matt and S, William Pridemore, Stephen P, Jeremy, Nola, M&C, and Vanoski.
Awesome.
That's all rhymed.
Yeah, it did, kind of. That's bizarre. Well, I don't know where I was going to go. Well, this is the Geek Show. We haven't had it for 2 weeks, I think.
We haven't had it very often lately. We've missed it quite a bit. Oh, real quick, Jeremy, I did not buy any new plants. You know what? I was thinking about it, and I don't even have any supplies. I don't have any soil. I don't have very many pots and stuff. So I was going to wait until spring, and the Walmart will probably start having soil and stuff soon. So I have not. And Jason, Bex, Eduardo, Mikey, Mike. Yeah, we haven't. We've done it. I think we've done it one time. The Geek Out one time, in the last 2 months.
Oh, geez.
That's what Steven says too. 2 weeks, more like 2 months. We did it once.
Well, Nico. We may have taken it off for Chris. I keep saying catfish Christmas, but Christmas.
Yeah, we definitely did.
My dad had the stroke that turned out not to be a stroke last week.
Yep.
And Nico's not feeling very good today.
Hey, Label. Now your dad is home, right?
We're gonna keep an eye on Nico.
Your dad is home, right?
Yeah, he's home. They actually let him home the day that they thought he had that stroke.
Yeah.
He got home, he had it at church, and he passed out, but he was talking weird and stuff. Well, his heart the ventricles, the lower two chambers completely stopped, but the top just kept pumping away like normal, but it was dry pumping. So that's not a good thing. And they think that it could be caused from his stroke medicine. Normally, they take him off the stroke medicine a month after you have a stroke, but he's been on it now for almost 8 months.
Oh.
And what it does is it slows your heart rhythm down. So that's pretty scary, but if it's a simple fix like that, that's an awesome blessing, because so it's a pretty big worry. And I think he was really relieved he wasn't having his brain losing brain damage.
Yeah, that's scary. There's Dennis Christensen and Adele. Fish Tank Barn. I believe, I could be wrong here, but I think that it's Fish Tank Barn's birthday today.
Mike!
I think.
That's awesome.
He can tell us if we're wrong, but I believe it's his birthday. We said hi to M&C and Mikey. There's Brookley Bell.
I actually had a dream about Mike last night.
Fish Tank Barn Mike?
Yeah. Mike and James and I wanted to make a cool video. So we went into a cave and we put PVC pipe all over the place, but we drilled holes in it. And we set cameras up and smoke bombs. And then we sprayed that pond foam down the PVC and started filling it all up with foam. And afterwards, I was thinking that wasn't very cool at all, because we just filled in a cave.
It is his birthday. It is Mike's birthday. So for your birthday present, you just got that wonderful description of the dream. That's happy Christmas. Happy Happy birthday. Jesus. Jenny.
Oh man, I'm getting addictive to you, buddy.
I think we got everybody so far.
Awesome. Well, once this is the Geek Show, so we talk about comic books. And the comic book I picked, I think it was the most sold comic book of all time. Do you have any guess?
The Superman is dead one.
Yes.
Alishon, hey there. Oh,
But
real quick, hold on. I'm sorry, Tom. Alishon, you won't believe this, but tomorrow or Wednesday you should be getting the shirt finally.
oh, that's awesome.
I only owe it to him for like, I don't know, 6 months. I still owe one to Kelly Foreman, and then I'll be caught up. Sorry, I didn't mean to take that off, but I just remembered that it just hit me.
Thank you,
And
Adele.
Adele's taken off.
Have a wonderful day. Have a good day. A good day.
Crikey!
I wonder what time it is there.
Happy
She
Merry
might be
birthday.
leaving at 3 a.m. What is she doing this late at night?
Uh,
On a Tuesday, no less.
so now the singles of these weren't they in a black bag?
Yes.
And it was like that's the bad thing about that time when this came out, was that there was a lot of gimmicks. It wasn't just in comics, it was in collectible trading cards, it was in everything. They
This
were
was a
doing so
gimmick,
many
too.
gimmicks. Yeah.
But I never read I only read the last one, the main issue. And I think I may have even done the final issue once on our show.
I think so. Yeah, I feel
But
like you did.
I don't think I ever actually did the whole Doomsday story
Huh.
because I was kind of amazed.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
wasn't all that bad.
well, I would like to know more about him.
Doomsday?
Yeah. But like here he is, he's like standing there and he's got one arm, his right arm's tied behind his back, and a little canary lands on his hand, and then he goes and squishes it. There it is. Just to show what type of jerk he is. But I thought Doomsday was supposed to be some nuclear waste guy that was made. Do you know much about Doomsday?
I thought he was an alien.
Well, I thought
Or
he was
from a different dimension.
Oh. See, I thought he was like the alien thing does also ring a bell. But then I
Mikey,
thought that
Mikey said that you've owed him a shirt for over a year.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
Thank you, Mike.
And Misfit, what's up? What's up, Misfit?
Is it a Chattanooga Ed shirt? Well, Mike, send me your information again on Facebook, and I'll get you that shirt and your size and everything, man. I'm so sorry.
Which reminds me, I do have to go to the post office sometime this week because I got a P.O. box. So I got to go get the key and show them identification and stuff. So when I do that, I'm going to mail out your package that's sitting by the front door.
That's
so
awesome.
Sometime this week, your package that was supposed to be mailed out 2 months ago would finally get to you. There's Allison Nicholson, hi, and CJ Black.
Awesome.
It's your lunchtime. CJ's lunchtime. I don't know if did we say hi to Nola? I don't know if we got Nola. Hi, Nola.
Oh, no. Nola Jane is in the house.
So,
awesome.
What were you saying now about the dimension or the alien? Or
well, I was trying to figure out who Doomsday is, but they didn't get into that much.
Okay.
But he must have been such a badass. Maybe the last time Superman messed with him, he tied his arm behind his back with some type of metal or something. I don't know. I would like to get more into him. You know?
I hope the package doesn't have fish in it. No, Jenny. There's a few animated series that have him in it too. I think one of them is called something like Dooms. It's got Doomsday right in the name, and those are pretty good. I like DC's animated shows quite a bit.
I do too. They're really well done.
I think they do a great job on their TV shows. I wish they did as well on their actual, big ticket movies. But hey, Ricky.
Now,
It's on your package.
does Blue Beetle get his power from the alien beetle
Honestly, don't
robot?
remember. I don't remember
Well,
much about Blue Beetle.
Doomsday destroys his little alien power robot that I think fits on his back, and then kicks Blue Beetle's butt so bad I think he's dead. And then check this out: Supergirl makes an appearance.
See, I always get Blue Beetle and Booster Gold confused. I don't know why. There's something there. I
Oh,
get
that's
those
weird.
two. Booster Gold is from the future, and he's just got some. He uses some tech, and
Yeah, and Blue Beetle's like super old.
yeah. So I don't know why I've
just
got them.
one of the old. But check it out. So, Supergirl comes in to wipe out, Doomsday. Look at what he did to Supergirl.
Blash.
But look, that's her whole face.
Looks like silly putty.
I know. And then the last time we get to see Supergirl is on the next page. And look, she looks like putty on the ground. Hitting the ground. And that's the last time we ever see Supergirl in the series. There was less of Supergirl than there was of Superman at the end.
Yeah. Should have been Death of Supergirl.
I mean, look at her eyes. They're like bulging out of her eye or her head.
Doesn't look like Supergirl.
No, I was almost wondering if it was Plastic Man dressed up like Supergirl.
It just shows how much makeup can make a girl look different.
Yeah, or maybe maybe Kryptonians really aren't as good looking as we think they are.
She's wearing it. So she's wearing a corset.
She has that Sith power to make you think they look good.
Oh, there's two Jenny Lins. There's a Jenny Lin with the E, and then Jenny.
Oh wow! I don't know if I ever noticed that before. I have thought you guys were the same person.
I did too. I didn't notice.
So let's see their images. Oh, it's not very big.
I've met one of the Jenny Lins. Jenny
looks like
fight. Jason says fight.
This one has
Jenny
like
fight.
some grass on the screen.
Jennifer or Jenny.
And this one almost looks like
Who
it has an arrowhead in a dog's mouth.
Jenny lost her favorite penny. So I get, who was that? De La Soul? De La Soul, I think. Jennifer O. Jenny. Hey, Diego.
Well,
what's going on, Diego?
You guys find out who's born first, and then we'll call that one Old Jenny.
No.
And Diego. It's
Hi,
great
Paul.
to see you. And, well, I don't want to pop Paul. He wrote too much. It'd be all over the bottom of the screen.
That's okay. And I will, Paul. I never realized there was a Jenny. Ball Aquatics. What's up, Haley?
Hey, Haley. Oh, Rico, have you been able to watch any of my crafted episodes?
I did not watch this last week.
Oops.
No, I did not. I didn't watch anything this entire last week, really. Oh, it's done. It turned out pretty good. It's still not as creepy as those other ones. You know why? Because this one's got that little smile, and even though the eyes are burned out, it still looks...
I need red eyes.
It's the mouth. The other ones have those mouths that just look, like they're being tortured. It's the meeting of the Jennies. Allison Nicholson. I am feeling better. I'm getting there. Oh, don't do that. Now there's three of us.
I can't figure it out. Oh, well.
There's another Jenny Lynn.
That one's probably a Matt Jenny Lynn.
Yeah. And MNC. Ed, your Chiefs started out good, but what happened?
What happened is they got arrogant. They were doing great, and they thought that they couldn't lose, and they pushed it, and they didn't do conservative when you need to be conservative, and they lost it. And it's disappointing and sad. Hopefully it's a learning. No, I'm not making an excuse.
To Tanglore, hello.
But yeah.
My sister does baby doll art, Brookley said. Well, that's just some of the art she does.
Oh.
We're filled up with
I
Jenny.
I thought about cutting these legs off or the arms and putting them on it. Maybe next time I will.
Hey, Maria Z. Maria Z's not doing so good. She hurt her back snow shoveling.
Ah, Maria. That's a bummer. I've been wondering if they got much snow up there. We got a bunch of snow here. We got almost 1/10 of an inch. And I bet you they canceled school for 2 days.
There's about a foot on the ground right now, but you can see the roads and stuff, and it's warm today. It's 34, so.
Wow, that is pretty hot.
It's good. Beck said, oh my God, Ed has gone full-blown Sid from Toy Story.
It's 51 here.
34 is not bad. If it's in the 20s or up, then I'm good. And the lake this morning had a ton of icebergs out on it, and there's still, I can see off to the right, it's still pretty frozen, but the rest of the lake looks like it's pretty clear. There's still some out there. I can see in the distance there's a bunch of real big icebergs, but the lake never has frozen in recorded history. It's never frozen all the way across.
Wow, that's awesome. Sharpie's here. What's the best hello from England? Hello, Governor. That's probably terrible. What does your son-in-law like to say when he first meets you?
What are you looking at?
What are you looking at, Papa?
He's coming soon. He'll be here in March.
Oh, that's great.
So another month away, and I don't think he's staying. I think he's on a 90-day.
Oh, well, thank you, Jenny. Well, I think that we know which one is our new favorite Jenny. The one that yells my name.
Well, I don't know, but I've met the other Jenny, and she makes moonshine. So,
oh, well, she might yell my name too. I was just thinking, damn it, Ed.
I don't even pay attention anymore when they say how much snow we're getting, because it doesn't. We just got an alert for a something weather related, not even winter storm, but it's only a watch, so it's the middle one. So yeah, it's only the middle one. It's not the big one. It's only a watch, so it's not a warning. And it says about 9 inches, all of western and north central New York, Wednesday evening through Friday afternoon. So 9 inches over that period of time is not a lot. We don't really notice unless it's where they're talking feet. If they're talking feet of snow, then we start to pay attention. But otherwise, Ben Backstrom, what's up? Jenny says, I'll yell your name and scratch your back, Ed. Wow.
Oh, wow.
And Paul Sotero's giving out a blanket hello. He's got a sort of lurk. So it's unpredictable, yeah.
Okay, let me see if I read this right. Nola said, I'm getting rid of my nephew's Legos. He decided to take a whiz in them. NF kids.
Well, just wash them and sell them on eBay, because they're worth a lot of money. You'd be surprised how much a few pounds of Legos goes for. People sell them by the pound.
Or put them like in a box and wait for a home intruder and throw them on the floor, and they won't be able to get to you.
Hey, Robert. What's up, Tianaqua?
You'd probably have to ask him to take his shoes off, though, so he doesn't mess up your carpet.
Yeah, I don't think a home intruder is going to do that.
Hey, there's Skipper. Skipper filled in for you this week.
Hi, Skipper. How about those Eternals, he said.
How about
Hey, Ed, how about those Eternals?
Oh, well, we could talk about that now.
I think so. It's been out enough, and he's seen it, and I think so. Spoiler alert. Let's talk Eternals. So if you haven't seen the movie Eternals, there could possibly be some spoilers here, and there's a
We need
nice
to.
discount code from Diego. Spoilers,
Spoilers,
spoiler.
spoilers.
All right,
Okay,
so what do you think about it overall? You said it was your fourth worst Marvel movie.
yes, but I really liked it. If you can believe that or not, I found it extremely long and boring. But it was fun. I hope, and I like how the mega characters aren't going to be transferring into the MCU.
Do you like that? You think that's a positive?
Yes, I don't like Superman characters, and I think that's because of my.
Yeah, but he wasn't like Superman. You saw his foibles, and it was easy for him to be destroyed. He wasn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He wasn't a Superman. He was weaker. Yeah, he was sort of that same type of thing with lasers and stuff. But I was actually disappointed. You go ahead. Go ahead. You.
Oh well, that's interesting. I was hoping Selma Hayek would be a bigger character. I was, and I was hoping that so would what's her face? Tomb Raider, Brad Pitt's ex-wife, Bob Thornton's ex-wife.
She looks amazing in Mrs. Smith, Mr. and
Yeah,
Mrs. Smith. She's wearing latex.
I can't think of it. Angelina Jolie.
There you go.
Well, I was hoping she would have a bigger role. I liked her role, but I needed more of it. I don't know.
So I just felt that they didn't do enough to bring it into the MCU. I would have liked to have seen it be more involved because we have little hints that it's the same world. We do. Mm-hmm. They're there. Captain America's original shield. I can't remember where it was at now, but it was in there. There's a lot of little hints that it does take place in the same world. They talk about some things, but they didn't really bring it in. Now, also, I felt like it's a every other Marvel movie so far of this, of what we're experiencing now has been a single hero that's been focused on until they get to a point where all of those heroes have been focused on and then they're brought into a movie together. Well, this was the opposite. We were thrown a whole bunch of them. So we were given a team instead of one single one. And it's like we hit the ground running with them. Uh-huh. It's just so different from what we've seen in all the other ones. I thought that it was a negative for that. I would have liked to have seen more single movies of these people so we got to know them and then bring them in. Now I get that they're supposed to be consumed more as a team, right? They're also interconnected, whereas the other ones aren't. I get that. Well, but it's still, I don't know. It was
the majority of them are dead, so it's like we started with a team and then we got reduced to 3 people.
Yeah.
So what I hope happens is we see more of the Black Knight. Because the Black Knight's been in Black Knight. I think I was reading that he was been in the Avengers longer than like 90% of all the other characters.
See, and I don't remember him that much at all.
He's just a spot character that sucks. But if they need somebody to go do a job that nobody else wants to do, they send him. I think he's a terrible hero. I really do.
I don't remember much about him.
Yeah, I mean, I would see him and go, oh, he's so stupid looking. He's wearing armor, He's dressed up like a knight, and these people are running around punching each other, and he's like, But they'll probably make him fantastic because they're really good at making superheroes fantastic that I hate.
So a bunch more people came in too. I don't know if we said hi to John, My Fish Tanks Aquatics, and Brother Dan, Sarah, Crowntail Half Moon, Dee Dee. Did we see Dee Dee earlier? There's Sarah. Sandy, Cat Hair Crafts. S. We already said. I don't know. I think I felt like we missed somebody else
I
too.
see
But
Robert.
we did say I said hi to
Oh,
Robert. I was
we
very
need
happy to see him.
Robert. What are you doing this coming Saturday? Because Bob Kaler and his nephew and I are heading towards your house.
So I guess you know what you're doing this because they're heading to your house. So Moon Knight versus Black Knight.
Moon Knight kicks his butt. I
That
love
would
Moon
be.
Knight.
I do too. And Warren Ellis did a rewrite of him not too long ago. He reinvented the series again, and I really enjoyed it a lot.
What did you see that they're going to make a Moon Knight series on?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I have
really looking forward to it.
Oh, maybe when I do the stupid surgery, when I come home, I'll get Disney and just watch all that.
You better, because I want to talk about.
I want to talk about the Mandalorian.
Well, and Boba Fett. You got to watch Boba Fett.
I
and
love
there's
that.
so many. Skipper said I brought up Eternals for a reason. Ed forgot.
I forget almost everything. My brain goes so many different locations. I never really remember anything I'm trying to think of. So I already forgot what I was supposed to say.
Do either of you guys know what Cersei's boyfriend's secret is? We saw it this weekend, and the wife and daughter want to know. Cersei.
Is that from the Immortals? Cersei? Let's find out who. Oh, that's the Black Knight. That's the Black Knight. That's his secret.
Oh, okay.
Or, yeah. Oh, she probably wanted to know what that, because at the very closing scene is you see the sword. Yes. And people don't realize that sword is what gives him all that power.
Yes, that's what it is.
So, yeah, he's a superhero. I'll look him up and show him on my telephone.
Oh, hey, could we drop Mikey's link? Not Mike. Sorry, Mike. We could drop your link too, but Skipper is only 27 away from 500.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome, Skipper.
Sarah wants to know Mandalorian or Boba Fett. Which should I watch first? I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I would watch Mandalorian first.
I would watch Mandalorian first, just in case they pull characters into Boba Fett.
Well, they do.
Okay, then then do the Mandalorian first. And now I heard the first season of the Mandalorian was terrible. So
I
just
disagree.
muddle through it. Oh, that's good. Okay.
I disagree. I thought it was really good. I thought it was a good series all the way around.
According to Wikipedia.
Don't listen to that.
Excuse me. Oh, Fett is first in the timeline, isn't it? Well, Whip World sort of, but it bounces around so much that it's not. They bounce. No, I would say no. Fett is not first in the timeline, but parts of it are. We talked about it backstage the night of the spotlight. I went and watched it. Yeah, I remember that, Skipper. I do remember we weren't going to talk about it until you saw it.
Oh, I thought he saw it.
No, he did. Yeah, he did see it.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Gosh, that would have been bad. I just spilled my water when I jumped. I'm going to move the weird fish.
And there's Grant and Whip.
Oh,
Lori.
Hey,
Hi, Lori. Hey, Trevor Gregori.
I
So
spilled water all over the place.
My comic, and actually I need to put it on a backer. I never put it on one. Is a single.
A Black Knight?
No,
that would have been weird. Oh, the Vision.
It was there.
Oh, and the Scarlet Witch.
Limited series. I don't remember how many are in it. I do have the whole thing. 60 cents. So I'm thinking early 70s. Nope, 1982. So late. Yeah, 1982. November of 82 is when this one came out. So still in the early 80s, they were still 60 cents. Even just looking at the, I don't want to. The advertising.
Is that for? Is it Cracker Jacks or Top
Poncho from cards? Cracker Jack? Looked like a big league player. Mommy, I thought only kids wore costumes on Halloween, but that man's face is red. Talking about the Vision.
I hear that every day.
It was a good series. It wasn't, origin. We already knew about them, so it really wasn't too much origin story, but it was, um, I don't know, it was a good off take, and I wish it would have gone farther. I wish they would have done more with it, but more of this. Just all the advertising and stuff.
Oh yeah, I always used to want to get the uh shiny knights of armor. They had the armor toy. Like they were like army men, but they had them knights. I thought that'd be neat.
I did buy the Army Men, and it showed it came in a Foot Locker where the thing was like this big and the Army Men were tiny, and
Oh,
it was bad. It was not. And that was when I was really into the Army Men. But that was before this, though, because this was '82. So I was not into men in any way. I was actually married the first time.
holy cow! You were making men.
No, we didn't have any kids. That
Trying.
one.
Oh, and Jenny
Oh.
Lynn and Robert, I'll get to your questions as soon as we're done talking about the comic book.
It's wrong size bag. Okay, I'm not going to mess with it right now. It was in the bag, but I didn't have a backing board on it. I didn't have a book. I didn't go grab one, so I just right here I have a little filing cabinet thing, and there's all kinds of singles in here that I just have never put in bags or anything. I haven't dealt with in forever. Jeff Rose, look at that. Jeff Rose is here. I haven't seen Jeff Rose in forever.
That's
What's going
awesome.
on, man?
He's another great guy from Iowa. Everybody
There-
from Iowa is cool.
There's another one I just that was in there, Lobo.
Oh, yeah.
There's piles of them in there, and they're not even in great. Well, this one's okay shape still, but I never bagged or boarded them or anything, so they're just. It was sort of when I quit collecting singles. I still collect graphic novels, but I stopped collecting the singles.
Well, that's super cool. I stopped collecting singles a long time ago. They just got too big and too many. X-Do is in the house.
I'd rather just get the graphic novel so you've got most of it in one. You don't have to wait. I mean, I my last series that I bought singles was I mean, I still go back once in a while. Like I collected Wolverine after the fact. I went back just a few years ago and bought all of Wolverine to complete that set. I mean, I still go back and collect those older series, but the last new series I collected that I got each month a subscription was Moon Knight. Was Warren Ellis's run on Moon Knight?
My last comic book line I bought was The Gunslinger. When Stephen King wrote the Gunslinger comic book,
Yeah, yep,
I got all those individuals. And then before that, it was Boba Fett.
nice.
I got those. And I have those. I was going to frame them because they were so cool looking. And I'm a huge Fett guy. I should put Fett's helmet behind me.
Yeah. That's why you got to get the series is really, really good. I'm really enjoying it. I really look forward to it each week.
Jimmy
I
D.
actually think it might be. I think it's better than the Mandalorian. Not by a whole lot. They're different. Even though they're the same world, they're different genres. Like Boba Fett is more like
Does he look too fat?
No, I don't think so.
Good.
It's more anti-hero crime boss, and Mandalorian was a Western.
Yeah, I love Westerns in space. I loved Firefly more than anything.
Firefly was really good.
I
enjoyed it too.
While X-Do's here, have you talked to Callie about the D&D?
Not at all.
You've been out of it, so that's totally cool. What's your shirt right there? That looks like a pretty cool shirt.
It says, I have enough fish, and it's got some fish, and it says, said no aquarist ever. Michelle bought it for me.
I get it. I thought it may have been Stephen P's.
I do not have one of Stephen P. shirts yet. I haven't bought anything for a while.
They look so good. Well, I want to get. I guess I've got to order a shirt for Mike.
Yeah.
And then maybe I'll try to order Stephen P's and one of Mike's shirts because Mike's shirts are so cool.
Yeah, I don't have one of Mike's either. I haven't, like I said, I haven't bought. KGE is sending me one. He sent me one this week. Ricky DeHoyas is sending me something. But I can't remember what he said it was, but it was something I had to keep my eyes peeled for. Whips World says, do I have an issue with the guy playing him based on how old he should be based on the internet? I asked this on Facebook and got mixed reviews. No, I don't honestly know how old he's supposed to be. Plus they have those machines that you sit in to recuperate and to regenerate. So people live a lot longer. So it's so hard to tell. And he spends a lot of time in one of those.
I can answer this one. When Jingo Fett, his payment was Boba for giving his DNA, or part of his payment. I'm sure he got cash too. But he said, though, there were conditions. Because, like, the clones had short lives. And he said he didn't want him to be like a clone. So he would have a much longer life than, like, 7 to 10 years.
Yeah.
But they said that he had the choice to make him so he'd be immortal, like be able to live like a Wookiee, like 800 years. But they never committed to that. Or he didn't say that to him as a child. Because I read the Boba Fett book, and it was like his childhood with Jingo for a short period, and then Jingo died, and then you get to hear how he got trained. And it was really cool. I don't know if it's considered canon now, but Jingo had it set up, man. He had him originally go to this planet that was a junkyard planet where Dooku was living. And he was trained by Dooku for a while, and Dooku wanted him to be a apprentice, but then he had strict orders to leave Dooku and go to the Jabba the Hutt. And Jabba had a whole set of stuff waiting for him, all of his equipment, all of his dad's money. And he had to hunt down Mara Zing because Mara Zing's flying around with Slave One. And Jingo gave her rules that she had to give Slave One to Boba when Boba was ready. And you see, Slave One was Boba's best friend growing up because Boba was really good at AI, and he made robots, and he put a robot in Slave One, so he used to talk to Slave One all the time as a child. His best friend was that robot and the robot at the library on that cloning planet, because he used to love reading books and learning stuff. So he didn't get to grow up with the clone kids, So it's a great book. It's a hardback book I bought. Normally I don't buy hardback books for Star Wars, but that was one I did.
See, I didn't know any of that. I never read any of those and didn't know. I haven't dug that deep into Star Wars canon. I don't know that much about it. Just the games that I've played and the movies themselves. I really don't know. And the comics, but the comics that I read were mostly just recreations of the movies. You know what I mean? They didn't have much. Allison, oh wait, somebody else came in. Did we said hi to Jimmy P? Bruiser, hi Bruiser. Surf City came in too. Hi Surf City.
We had two questions. Is Jenny Lynn still here? Either one of the Jenny Lynns. I don't remember. I think it was Jenny Lynn with an E. Asked who my favorite Marvel character is. And my favorite Marvel character is Namor. Namor is the guy before Aquaman in the Marvel series. He's the Marvel's first character, but he lives and breathes underwater, and I love him. So
I don't think I could say what my favorite Marvel character is. My favorite comic book character is easy. That's easy. That's Atomic Robo, which is an indie one. But as far as Marvel, I don't know that I could say who my favorite is. I
Well,
don't know, but she probably wears boots. Hey,
well,
Oink Master. Peck Tag, what's up? Yeah, he
hey,
said, I didn't know anything about that about Boba. Hey, guys, what's going on,
oh,
Sean?
Sean's awesome.
Sean got his 50K. So happy, man. That's cool.
So cool. Well,
Uh, there's some good questions here. Allison wants to know, to the tank to the right of me. This one here, a 75, that's got Denison barbs, black ruby barbs, crebensis, spotted Raphaels, gold laser cories, and mystery snails. I think that's all of it. I think that's all of it. And then Michael wants to know if I felt like I was able to enjoy Star Wars more because you did not dig deep into the lore. Yeah, there's something to be said about that, I think, because um, when you're too familiar with a character in a certain media, like comic books or whatever, and then you see them on the big screen, I think some people have a really hard time disconnecting that.
and
Um,
I'm afraid that's what's going to happen to me with the Boba Fett series or TV show.
see,
Because, and like Mara Zing, she was the one who trained him after, his dad was training him, but she really trained him, and she was kind of hardcore mean.
and
She
she's
wasn't
there, but not in that
she
role.
is?
She's not in that role.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome.
Unless
Well, now
I've
I'm
got
more
the names
excited.
wrong. Maybe I might have the names wrong, but I think she's there. But
I wonder if they got the same actress. She was a model. I got her autograph at one of the Comic Cons.
what was she in before?
She was in the first Star Wars movie, The Phantom Menace. Mara Zing she's just doing this with her great big long fingers,
Oh
and she's
no.
watching the pod racers.
No, I think it's different. It's a different person. It's probably a different character altogether, and I've just got him confused.
Nuts. Because basically what they did is they kind of did like a little show of everything,
Yeah,
and you see her like this.
just sort of like an Easter egg.
Yeah.
That's the hardest thing for people is trying to. You can't take books, you can't take comics, you can't take any of that stuff. Um, you you have to just try and enjoy whatever this medium is. So if it's a movie, don't don't bring up all that. And I do it too. Believe me, I do it too. I did it. We were watching something. I said, "Well, that's different than what it was in the books." I don't remember what show it was. It was just the other day. Oh, we're watching Why the Last Man, which is a great comic series by Brian K. Vaughan, who's done a bunch of
Never
other
seen
stuff.
it.
Oh, it's a great series. I had it up on one of ours. One of my favorite comic series out there, non superhero. Um, Great series, and the TV show is pretty good. I enjoy it, but they take liberties, which they have to, and which is fine. But if you don't like something because it's not true to the source material, you're never probably going to be happy, right? Because not very many movies and TV shows can be that accurate, and that you got to just it's. I always try to think of it as it's loosely based on. So it has something in common with that comic book or whatever it is, but it's not the exact same thing. It's not the same thing. So MNC was taken off.
Oh, Bobby asked. He thought the Black Knight was Batman.
Well,
You want to take that?
the Dark Knight.
Yeah. Well, you see, Batman, there's like a bajillion series of Batman, and they're all named different things. Kind of like how there's an Amazing Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man. There's a bunch of Spider-Mans. I can't. Amazing's the only one I can think of. But
Ricky would like to know if you have any merch. He does, Ricky. Hold on a second.
it's on James's. Well, I guess I don't have any of my own, really, because
Yeah, it's through James. Fishfam.link. If you go look up Ed there, though. Matt, are you still here? Matt, does that have Ed's link to James's. It's Fish Room Fever. Check out fishfam.link, Ricky, and look up Ed there. It probably has links to his merch, but again, it's all through James Fish Room Fever. He's got what do you have there? You have
I have a
shirt,
t-shirt, a tank top, and a mug.
Yeah.
Oh, and a shirt with James where our faces are on there. But
I have the shirt from from the nocturnal feeding. Both of you on that. The mug has both of you, right? Or is there just a Chattanooga Ed mug?
Nope, it's both. That's
They
kind of
broke
neat.
that.
I like that.
I need another one of those because somebody broke that here.
Tell your wife I'm so sorry.
She
probably got mad at me.
And then I have the other shirt too. So I have all three of the things you have on there.
Well, I am going to be making some stuff, and I was going to probably do this in the next day or two. And I'm going to be making some kind of merch, I guess. And I don't know how I'm going to sell it, really. I was thinking I'd probably, if people wanted to buy it, we could figure out how to do that, and I could either mail it to them or bring it to conventions. And I was thinking I would put a bunch of it out at the first Aquaticon. But we're going to wait till we get closer and I actually have the stuff to show before I say what I got.
Now, Aquaticon is when again? Is that one in April?
I believe it's April 30th or the 27th.
Quick.
Yeah. So
it's coming
crazy.
Quick.
There's our new local Austin, Master Mike.
And like I said earlier, unfortunately, I'm not going to make it to the Triple Crown this year. But I will be at the Keystone Clash. So anybody's going to that, I'm really looking forward to it. Robert said, I wish they would have had Kevin Hart play Batman.
Oh my gosh, the new Batman. Well, the guy who's playing my guy, Namor, seems so small. I think he's like 5'7", and I
didn't see that. Who's?
He's a Mexican actor, which is really works with his complexion and everything, so that's good. He's a little guy.
Is it a Namor show movie, or is he just going to be in one?
He's going to be the villain. The first thing he's going to be in is the villain in the Black Panther movie.
Okay.
Because,
Agnostic Spider-Man. And there's Ryan. I don't think we said hi to Ryan. Sarah said that Saturday, April 30th at the Knoxville Expo Center.
Awesome.
Thank you, Sarah.
Sarah is so good. She's awesome.
Peck Tech said, I was going to Crown thing just to see you, man. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just, I really, really want to go, but I can't. Can't do that one. But I'm going to be at the Keystone Clash. It's only Pennsylvania. It's only, I don't know. Ed wants to go. You and Ed could go up together, and then it's only like an 8-hour drive, right?
I think it might be 12.
Yeah, I think it's still a good long drive.
But yeah, Sean, you're always more than welcome to hang out with me.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I'm hoping you guys can make it. I'm really sucks because I really, really wanted to go to the Triple Crown, but Michelle and I talked about it this weekend, and it's just not going to happen.
Bummer.
And it's not money, so I don't need super chats and stuff. It's nothing like that. People don't be. Although Ed could use super chats.
No.
Will Grogu appear in Loki season 2? I don't think so.
Now, is that the guy from Dragon Ball Z?
Grogu is the little Yoda-looking character from The Mandalorian.
Oh, I thought that was the guy from Dragon Ball Z. See, I've never seen The Mandalorian.
Yeah, I can't, Sean. Even the Triple Crown's going to be. We go a day early just so I can have a day to recover, sleep it off, and stuff. Get my energy back. I would love to. I would love to go to that one. I'd love to go to the Fishtoberfest, and there's so many events. All the Aquashellas. There's just But unless it's pretty close to me, within like a 6-hour drive, I just can't do it.
Yeah,
Oh, there we go.
right.
Diego dropped James. Thank you, Diego. Dropped Fish Room Fever and Chattanooga Ed merch.
Awesome. Diego is a pretty cool dude.
He is.
Oh, thank you, Ricky, but you guys don't have to do anything else.
Ed gets just as uncomfortable as I do, man.
Well, and I'm not on the cool account, so I can't pop Nico or me or any dancing or anything. So.
Oh, you don't have any of that stuff?
No. Let's see what I this is the football thing, so I can do this. I have a fish tube, a Chattanooga Ed symbol, and I couldn't get the white off, so then I made it black. I couldn't figure out how to make it a circle. So that, let's see. And
look,
this is
sunshine.
That was all I've got. Oh, I thought I had football fields I could put on there. I don't know what happened to the football fields. Oh, well.
They should make a movie just about Groot and Rocket. Yeah, that would be. I think they should. I
totally agree.
You know what they also need to do is bring in Bug, because Bug was a member of the. Who are they a member of?
Galaxy.
Yes.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, Bug, who is from the Micronauts, was also a member of the Guardians. So I would love to see Bug, and maybe that would be the tie-in to the Micronauts, because they've been talking about getting the Micronauts in there, and I just absolutely love
the
Groot,
guy that
Rocket,
I'm
Bug,
surprised
Porg,
they
and
don't
Meek.
have is who's the kid that
Yes.
wore the helmet?
What's that?
Well, he was a guy also. He always had a horn, a helmet, and he flies around.
Bug? I don't have a Bug here. He was part of the Micronauts. I did have the Bug character. Well, Ed, you deserve it, Skipper. Thank you, you guys.
Well, Skipper, I'm going to take that $20 and I'm going to put that on my ticket for the Clash. And then, is the normal ticket $50? I thought I would give $25 also to the charity thing.
I'm sorry. What? I was reading Sarah's comment.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Well, the Fish Tubers charity thing, I thought I would do $25 because the normal ticket's $50, right?
Yeah. For the Fish Tubers, it's $50. For the Keystone Clash?
Yeah, so I figured, well, if I pay $25 for the ticket, I'd give them back the other $25. And it makes us look better.
That's amazing.
A scary face fish mug.
That's a good idea.
What I need is a kiln, and then I could just make them.
Yeah, you do.
One of these days. Oh my gosh.
There's Dr. Anthony.
If I got really good at it, I could make it so you could pour your cream out of the mouth of the cream pot, into your coffee. And then do one that now you're making me think.
You do. You need to get a kiln. You got room. Put it in the back.
I do have a lot of room here.
Michael said, I can't go to every event I like Rico as the desk talking to the correspondent in the field, Ed at the event. I like that too. I don't think a lot of people were doing that. But I think it added a lot to people. I mean, I enjoyed the hell out of it just because we got to see Aquashella and people got to sort of direct you a little bit and where what you got to see. And hey, Austin.
Oh, thank you, Austin. I appreciate that. What's the sticker? I can't see it.
It's the pair #1 fan.
Oh, I don't know if it does this or what it does, but thank you, man.
Yeah, it's like doing.
Oh, okay. Well, Rico and I are going to do that for Aquashella on the 30th or at the end of next month. Tomorrow's month. whenever February starts, which is tomorrow. At the last weekend is Aquashella, Florida, and I'll be going down there and being the producer all day, like running all the shows. So I've got to do my show before that starts. So we normally start at 9 to 10, but I'm going to go at 8:30, I think. But I'll probably have to leave 10 minutes earlier just to get the first show started for the morning also.
You keep me in the loop. Let me know whatever works for you. I'll make time to be there and make sure help out any way I can. Robert says, Sean, congrats on the new games, man. And that's what I'm going to miss the most about the Triple Crown was I was so looking forward to hanging out at that Airbnb and playing some games and stuff.
I know that's the thing I'm looking most forward to about that whole thing.
Well, you still got Steven and Jenna. They like to play. I don't know if Shanna is a big game player. Jason, I think, is. So, I mean, I know he likes to play video games, but I don't know about board games. So I don't know about Shanna and Jason, but I know that Steven was interested. So
Shanna might like Dead of Winter. Dead of Winter is a game where you can shoot rapists occasionally. And I could see her enjoying shooting a rapist.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll go with that.
We were talking
Careful,
about...
I might show up at your house. Ask Ed. Yeah, he told just the other day, right? Last weekend. Bex, because Ed is awesome, and I better get an Ed hug along with my Rico hug at the Clash. Dang it!
I will do my best.
I really hope you can. I mean, I know it's a farther trip for you, and but it's going to be a fun time, and it's selfish. I can't go to the Triple Crown, so I'm just hoping a lot more people decide to go to the Keystone Clash. I mean, we are the Fish Fam is going to be one of the biggest sponsors of the Clash this year. I imagine we'll be in the top 10, and we might even be top 3. I don't know. Awesome. I mean, we don't know what other people donate. You don't see exactly what, and I imagine that Aquarium Co-op gives quite a bit and stuff. So it'll be. We're going to be one of the biggest ones, one of the biggest sponsors.
Oh, now I see what Sean said. He said, "Careful, I may show up at your house." He just showed up after my photo
newspaper thing. Hey, John Oliver.
But you know what I should have done, Sean, while you were here? I should have made you set up my tank.
You could have set it up while the guy was there taking pictures of it. You could have been famous, Sean, in the what's the...
Yeah, but then he would have probably used a bunch of pictures of Sean because he's so much cooler than me.
What's the magazine called? Chattanooga Living or something like that? Chattanooga at Night?
It's a Chattanooga Times or Chattanooga Talk. I don't know. The magazine, my month comes out in March, I think they said.
Well, you need to make sure you get some copies for us. I want a signed copy. I demand a signed copy.
Well, we'll have to get Sean down here to sign it.
Whip's trying to get there. He's got a buddy who lives 23 minutes away from that hotel. That'd be awesome. Kyle's grandmother living an hour from the Clash makes it easy for us. Looks really plausible right now. Awesome. Ooh, see, a lot of people are going to go.
Grandmas can be great cooks.
A lot of people are going to go. And again, fishfam.link. You can check out the donation thing. We're donating all kinds of different stuff for the Clash. And again, it's not. I don't want to say anything bad about Aquashella because it looks like a great event. I haven't been to it, but the difference and Ed is very heavily involved with Aquashella. Look, he's even wearing the shirt.
Oh, Aquashella.
But Aquashella is a corporate event. There's a lot of hobbyists there. There's a lot of fish tubers there. There's a lot of cool stuff. It's a great event. Don't get me wrong. But the Keystone Clash is a club event. And the big difference there is it's sort of a fundraising event for these clubs. So when you donate, you're helping to keep these clubs alive and help them to grow. So fishfam.link, I don't know the exact URL of uh, the stuff that talks about the donations, but Skipper's PayPal is on there, and every little bit that you guys can donate does help out. We're doing great already. It's amazing. It's amazing how much is being donated already. Again, it's going to be, it's great. I just want to say thank you. Surf City, I believe, is going to Keystone Clash, right? I think having the hobbyists have direct representation in some of these events is a huge win. I agree. I agree. Bringing us to the table, and so we can have, a voice in these events and say, you know what, that's cool, but we would like to see this as a hobbyist. I don't.
Skipper just asked if he can drop the Fish Clan link, and you go ahead.
He can't. I'm a mod, but I don't know what it is exactly. I know it's fishfam.link, but I don't know what the.
Hang on,
somebody send it to me.
I'll give myself a thumbs up. Oh my gosh, he gave me my first choice, my own show. I normally have to go to the thing.
Oh, you're in California. Well, I don't know why I thought you were going, Surf City. For some reason, I thought you did. Skipper's working on it. I don't want to be a commercial. You guys heard enough of that in my stream too. And Skipper's probably going to come. Oh, there's Matt. Matt's got it. Thanks, Matt.
I'm going to make Sean Peck a moderator because he's probably never been one before.
It's probably not. And now he's got a lot of responsibility.
Now he can't stop being my friend.
Oh, I don't know. I think he could if he really wanted.
Oh. Awesome. And John Oliver's here. Okay, I'm going to leave this because it might slow me down. There we go. Awesome. Oh my gosh, we've been going over an hour. Do you want to call it a day and
whatever? I'm
relax?
Okay.
Well, I don't want to wear you out, man.
We can go a little bit longer. I mean, it's just sitting here talking. Well, I have something I have to take care of, but I've got time tonight to do that because I don't have anything going on. So, Whip said, I got to say, I was not that impressed with Shella. Had it not been for meeting John and Lisa, Jason, Joanna, Ed and James, Susie Q, Mike, Lefty, it wouldn't have been worth the drive. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a bummer. I'm hoping that they'll all be more like the Dallas one. I think that they were kind of bummed out in Chicago that they didn't have the turnouts that they were hoping to have.
And, plus you before they didn't have so many of hobbyists on the board either, right? I mean, do you know who was on the board before you and Kerry joined?
Oh,
I know Flip, and he's he's a hobbyist and a businessman, but he's a hobbyist and part of the Fish Fam. But
I think Flip is the main guy, spokesman. But I mean, now it's John from KG. Every time I do it this, I shut the screen off. I'm gonna move the mouse. Okay, John from KG. Jason from Primetime Aquatics. Kesha from what's Kesha's channel?
Life with Pets.
Life with Pets. And Carrie, Science Gal, and me. So I guess there's and Flip. Rob from Flips Aquatics. So there's 6 of us.
Yeah. See, so I think that having you guys that are hobbyists and hear us, your Fish Fam, and nothing against other people that were there before, but I think that that's going to help make this event more what we want to see. I mean, sure, it is a business, and sure, they have certain things they have to do, but I think you can help lean more towards making it fun. Kelly Foreman, Nola's got to take off. See you, Nola. There's Lefty.
Bye, Nola.
Hi, Lefty.
Hello, Lefty. Lefty was also in Chicago. That made Chicago, I think, was most fun because of meeting the people. I think Florida was the smallest, but it was super fun because it was the start of a new world. You know, it was like we finally came back. And then Dallas was so big, I didn't even get to do any of it. I only saw like a third of the show. So, yeah.
Sean said he has to work for 20 more minutes, so you have to entertain that much longer.
Okay.
And Paul's taking off too. See you, Paul. We said hi to Kelly. We said hi to John Oliver? I think we did, right?
John Oliver. He's got some nice looking guppies.
I don't know. All the events are cool. I feel lucky to have the Keystone Clash. I like that you've got a good range of people at the Keystone Clash, because you've got people like Callie, who's younger and into the fish tube, into the YouTube world. And, and then you have the older folks too that have run these clubs for a long time. You got the people like Alishon. He sort of straddles that fence. He hangs out with us over here, but yet he's in the older group. And I don't know, it's a good combination, I think. And I think that they're very open to hearing feedback and doing what the hobbyists want to see.
I'm really hoping to meet that old guy that I hurt my shoulder on.
George. I'm pretty sure it was George.
He
was in charge of the hospitality room last year. Hi, Sandy.
I wish I could have hung out with him more this show.
Nice. Lefty's going to get a job at an LFS. He looks like he starts in March.
What? In what state?
In Connecticut, not far from his home, I believe, right?
Wait,
Lefty.
Does that mean he's going to finally go to a fish store in Connecticut? That's crazy.
I understand that, Brother Dan. He said, I don't generally go anywhere without my wife, but I might go to the Clash. My wife is anxious about the virus due to the number of people we know who had it in past, so she does not want to go. I understand.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I mean, it was scary last year for a lot of people, so. And hopefully that fear just keeps being less of a, not necessarily a fear, but less of a bad thing that could happen.
You see what Lefty said? He went to an LFS on Friday. That's why we couldn't stream.
Oh, well,
hey,
congratulations, man.
Trevor Gregori's here. He's our guest for the Focus On tomorrow night. We had to postpone it again last week. Poor Trevor, we postponed his between the two of us because he had some things happen and I had. So we've postponed 4 or 5 times. So hopefully tomorrow night's going to be a go.
That'll be awesome.
Won't be my most energetic, but I plan on doing it.
Well, buddy,
CJ took off.
We're all rooting for you.
Thanks. I appreciate that. I do.
Fish fam's not nearly as much fun without you.
Well, thank you. You don't need to make me cry again. No. I already had that today.
I'll say something mean.
See, I don't cry from the mean stuff. The mean stuff doesn't bother me like that.
I know.
It's
trying to change your mind.
It's the nice stuff that
I gets me. I'm not good at coming up with mean things to say.
I'm just tired now. I can even see it on my face looking on StreamYard. I have huge bags under my eyes, and my eyes are all, and I'm white. I am so white. It just takes a lot out of me, the flare-ups, and they're getting worse and worse. And I just get so tired, and I mean, I'll sleep for 12 hours and then take a 3-hour nap in the daytime too.
Big J's here.
Hi, Big J. Where's Big J? I don't see him. Oh, there it is. You were looking on the StreamYard side.
Yep.
It's faster. Hi, Big J.
Oh, that's bizarre. I always thought it was slower.
StreamYard's faster usually than the Fantastic Freaks. Ed's definitely going to be at Aquaticon. Definitely. Yeah. I will not be there. You're going too, right, Austin? I believe Austin said he's going. He's saying that it's right after his birthday, so he was going to have some extra cash to spend.
Oh, awesome. I wish my family gave me cash on my birthday.
Thanks, Allison.
That's awesome, man. Austin, there's going to be some super cool people there that you can meet, like Sarah J. Seaver is going to be there, and
Sean Peck, right?
Yeah, but Sarah really just makes the trip, probably, because she is so cool.
Planning to go. Mike wants me to do the trick where I make my eye look like a reptile. Don't talk about that. People can't know about the reptile people. Lefty's going to be at Aquaticon. Wow, cool, Lefty.
Woo!
And Lefty sponsored. What'd you sponsor at the Clash, Lefty? And Lefty, I don't know if you know that, but we did do a platinum. What's that? We did do the platinum sponsorship today from Fish Fam, thanks to Matt. So, Lefty sponsored some things all on his own. What all did you sponsor for the Clash, Lefty? I know. I believe half of it. You did half of the hospitality room, and then you also did one of the classes too.
Oh, we get to hear him teach.
Daniel, you yourself, you can send me cheese or snacks anytime you like.
Sean's a whole nother level of coolness.
Sandy has MS, so she doesn't travel well. Yep, we understand. Did Ed just infer that Peck Tech is not cool?
He's probably already gone.
He said 20 minutes. We had to help him. Hey, there's Rob. What's going on, Rob?
Oh, he's going to bring a steampunk tank there.
Nice. That would be a big hit.
I have the steam powered tank from what were they called? Empire from Warhammer. It was the one model you could kill a person with. It weighed like 5 pounds of pewter. Never make the guy with the steam tank mad. So I guess there's going to be some tabletop gaming.
Lefty did the hospitality room, and I think there's only two. There's two people that can sponsor that, and I think it's each 125. And then he also did the best killifish class, so his name will be on the award for whoever gets the best killifish. Those
He
are some
should have
good
picked
ones.
the rainbow class. That would have been cooler. It would have gone more with your theme.
I think I'm going to do killies next. Actually, I'm thinking about downsizing, though. I'm thinking about getting rid of some tanks. Just going down to maybe like 4 tanks.
I need to keep crashing into my stuff and making it look better.
Oh, earlier, and I don't remember who said it. Who was it? I can't remember. Maybe it was Allison. She asked why you're not in your fish room when you stream. She said she misses your fish room.
Oh, well, I was in my fish room yesterday. Let's see.
Skipper did the Corridori's class. Very cool.
I was in the fish room for the saltwater stream. But the problem with the fish room is when there's people upstairs and they're on the internet, it takes some of my bandwidth away because I added another couple of glass tanks and it's like shielding the waves to me. Does that make sense? I don't know what it's called. The radio waves?
Sure.
Internet waves? So I need
Papa Shrimp. Sorry, Ed. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Hey, Papa Shrimp. What's up, Jerry?
Hello, Papa. Shrimp. Just a Jerry.
So you put the other tank in there, and it just happened to. So now the Wi-Fi signal has to pass through another layer, so it's just not strong enough.
Yeah, when I put that extra shelf in, it's just gone to pot. I put that and the saltwater tank in there, and it blocks up quite a bit. So I have to try to put. I've got 100 foot of Ethernet, and that'll stretch from my fish room to the office upstairs, and then I'll have a hard line, and I'll be good to go. But this is the craft room. This is where I like to make things.
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's cool that you're in there, but It is a lot better. I agree with. I think it was Allison. I do said that. Whoever said that, I agree with them. That it's more fun to watch you in the fish room. I don't know. It's just
Well,
where you belong.
I think I was there on Thursday night also. No, I think I was in the fish room on Thursday night. I don't think I was here. I don't know.
Ooh. Well,
We'll start trying to mix it up more and more.
let's go for another like 13 minutes. Well, 4:30. That'd be good.
Okay,
Hour and a half.
sure.
That sound all right? Oh, it was Sherry
Yeah.
that asked. I'm sorry, Sherry. I couldn't remember who it was.
But yeah, we'll definitely be doing more from there. I got a Godzilla, Rico.
Godzilla Rico.
Check this out.
Is that Godzuki?
Oh, I hated Godzuki. No, because it has bumps on its back.
Godzuki didn't have bumps on his back.
He was just round and soft.
Oh,
This one has teeth too.
what's that from? Is it from anything special, or is it?
It's a penny bank from Hobby Lobby.
Oh, okay.
Cost me $19.99. You guys can see all my information now.
Good Lord, that's a lot of money.
But it's so cool. It's really worth it.
Lefty said, but I told him my goal is that every fish class is sponsored this year. Was that not? Did that not happen last year? They didn't have them all sponsored. Because if there's some left when I'm ready, so I was given a lot of money today.
It costs $250 to sponsor one.
125, I think, or maybe 100. I can't remember now. The hospitality suite is 125, and I think they only take 2 sponsors. I think it's 250 total for the room. I could be wrong. There were a lot of them without names next to them. Okay, well, we need to make sure that happens. You're right, Lefty. That's a good goal to have. I was given quite a bit of money today, and I said that half of it's going to go to one way or another. Is going to go to the Keystone Clash because Matt did he bought the sponsorship, the platinum sponsorship. So I want to pay him back. That was $1,000.
Oh, fish classes are only $40 each.
There we go. The best
So
in
let's-
ones. Oh, okay. There's the
Let's
best
just
in
sign
class.
up Papa Shrimp for a couple of the shrimp classes.
Oh, you mean donate for him, or just tell him he's donating?
Just tell him he's donating.
I don't think Jerry would appreciate that very much.
Yeah, but it's shrimp. He'll do anything for shrimp.
Sherry'd like to know who your favorite superhero is. Yeah, we actually got that earlier, Sherry. Oh, well, no, not really, because we said Marvel. So who overall is Namor still your overall favorite? Because we were specific about Marvel.
I really like Namor a lot.
And I don't know that Atomic Robo is exactly a superhero. He's a robot that wears pants. He's got a gun. He was created by Tesla, not the guy, not Elon Musk, but the actual,
I do
Nikolai.
like Hellboy quite a bit.
Nikolai. Yeah, Hellboy's a good one.
Did you ever see my Hellboy glove I made?
I did not. I don't think I did.
I was Hellboy for Christmas. They told me be the big red guy, so I came as Hellboy.
That's funny. I was Hellboy for Christmas.
No, for Halloween one year. So I took one of my old hockey gloves. I didn't like this one because I don't have good wrist movement in it. It went a little too far up. So my gloves that I normally wear are half. I don't wear any gloves anymore. But I thought this would make the perfect Hellboy glove. And I think it's really neat looking.
Yeah, it does look good.
It was just a standard black and white hockey glove, but I did all this about 10 years ago.
See, you've been very crafty for a long time.
I need to put it on a little pedestal or something next to my big Hulk hand.
Allison said, cue the Ed dancing Christmas video. That'd be funny, especially if you were Hellboy dancing like that.
Yeah, I'm not on the right StreamYard to do it.
Daniel, if you go look at KeystoneClash.com, it'll say that it's sold out by the different classes. Sorry, Ed. I didn't mean to make this all about the Keystone Clash.
No way, man. It's totally cool.
Oh,
I'm really looking forward to Aquaticon. It's going to be their first one, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do. I think they're going to have one super cool speaker, though, from what I hear, but I better not say it.
I really, if I mean, the Triple Crown was very high on my list just because all the people that I knew were going and hanging out with Steven at the Airbnb and stuff, Steven and Jenna both, and just, all of that. You staying there. But Aquaticon was high on my list. So was Fishtoberfest, all of those. And Skipper won the Fishtoberfest, so he got tickets and the flight to Fishtoberfest from Anakin.
Oh, check it out.
That is pretty damn cool that he won that.
I know. I tried to win it. Darn it. He's so lucky. But Sean Peck said that his favorite guy is Hellboy. Sean, did you see my cool hand?
I think I mentioned this before, Sean, but the new graphic novels that they put out like in the last couple years are all in chronological order, which isn't a big deal, but it does make it more interesting to read them. And it's I like it. I like that they put it in chronological order. So I think there's 4 of them now. It just makes it easier because Hellboy skipped around a lot. The different stories. It skipped around in time a lot because it didn't really matter. He was still just sharing stories. But when you read it in chronological order, there is more build up there. You understand it better. I don't know. It just makes more sense. So, are any of the classes sold? Oh yeah, they are sold out. So yeah, there's only a few classes left.
Oh gosh.
There's 3, 6, 7 classes left.
What are some of the classes going to be?
All saltwater. That's one class.
I won't
Goldfish
take that class.
with head growth. That's a class.
Gross. Don't want that one.
That's a class. All other betta species. Mollies, domestic and wild. Zephyrosis.
There's wild mollies?
It says, it does say domestic and wild type.
I'm going to enter that one. And mine are ugly.
And Goodyears, that's all that's left. And then they have a bunch. They still have a few other ones too. There's a bunch of other classes that are sold out. Angelfish and New World cichlids, hybrid cichlids, haplochromines, peacock cichlids, Tanganyikans.
I'm surprised that Lefty didn't take goldfish with gross on their head. Because they kind of look like Pokemon.
Oh.
But, yep.
Oh, I thought they were all sold out. Is there? I thought they. Oh, they are. No, I was wrong. Yeah, Rob said there's more available. I assumed that they would make it so that only the classes that were left were on the top, but they didn't. They don't sort them, so there are more left. There's hybrid cichlids is still left. Central American cichlids, South American cichlids. New World dwarf. Oh, it jumped. Apistogrammas. New York. Discus. South America. Oh yeah, there's still quite a few classes left. Peacock cichlids. Male guppies. That class is still left.
I think I'd rather sponsor girl guppies.
All other killifish is still left. All other live-bearing fish is still left. All other catfish, they got a loach. Oh, loaches is not left.
You know, the IFGA actually does have a female guppy competition groups.
That's cool.
And it's pretty cool because sometimes they like pop babies while you're looking at them.
All other bantanoids. I can't fucking talk. I mean, excuse me. Sorry, I can't talk. There's a whole bunch of them. There's minnows. I mean, there's still a lot of classes left. Whole bunch of classes left.
Oh, I've got a sad story to tell you.
Oh, wait. Aquatic plants.
That's cool.
Yeah.
2 of my fish got into a huge fight. and they're both hurt, but they're both doing well.
Two of your which ones?
The one male threadfin Akara did something really stupid and attacked my Bisher. And my Bisher has like this wound on his side where it looks like it's been pinched real bad. And the threadfin Akara has half his fin ripped off.
Ah.
Like one of his front fins, it's half missing.
Is it
Right
still...
and it's not just half, it's like he ripped it out of the middle. He's still swimming fine. But yeah, that
do you
really
think you
sucks.
have to do you think you have to do anything?
I don't. They're chasing my two right now. He's such a bully. I just hate to get rid of my best fish.
But do you think you're going to have to like medicate or do anything like that? Take any kind of intervention to help him heal?
I think they're both going to be okay.
Oh, good.
Neither one has blood. So blood is like if there's actually an opening, that's where the water is going to seep into the wounds or into the body. And so salt helps block the entrance. So it's not going to seep into them. But I'm going to keep a good eye on my Bisher, make sure she's not looking bad. He looks like he just had some of his feathers plucked, But hopefully he doesn't mess with the Bisher again. It just makes me sad, because I really enjoy watching these fish. The two that have made it up, they're so much bigger than the two that are always in fear. I've been thinking about taking the two that are always in fear and putting them in to my 75-gallon tank.
The Bishers?
No, the threadfin Akaras.
Oh.
But then I just have 4 fish in a 200-gallon tank. That stinks. I wonder if the Bisher was eating their eggs. I don't know.
I would like some Bishers someday. There's a bunch of fish I want someday, but
Bishers are so easy. They're wonderful fish. They really are my favorite. But it's all about personality.
Yeah, you got to get that right one.
Mm-hmm. Get the one in front.
Well, it's 4:30. I hate to say it, but I'm feeling it, and I'm gonna go lay down. So,
thank you so much, Rico, for coming up and having fun. I've been missing hanging out with you.
Yeah, me too. I've been missing doing these Geek Out quite a bit.
And thank you guys so much for the super chats. I really, really do appreciate that. Mods, you guys did great. And everybody, we just had a lot of fun. Thanks for asking questions and putting up with geeking out with Rico and me. We'll catch you guys tomorrow night at what time's your show?
6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Awesome.
And Trevor Grigori is our guest for the Focus On this week. Not sure about next week. I actually had a cancellation, so I'm not sure about next week. I'll see what's going on there. I've got a couple people lined up, and then the following week is Candy Overalls. So that's going to be a fun one.
Awesome. And Paul, I'll read what you say as soon as I end this stream. Talk to you guys all later.
See you guys.